friend? Did you still hang out? I'm sorry for your loss, dude.
How much longer you can admire that dirt?
Shopping cart chariot along the access road.
Ooh, high school friend. His wedding was one of the only weddings I willingly went to. He's one of those friends I could go a year or two without ever seeing and then just hang out randomly as if no time had passed at all. A lost but not one he would want his friends and family to brood on. So I've been trying to keep lighthearted. Last week wasn't easy though. Except Monday. I don't think you should feel bad about that. That shit happens. You say things are going to be spotty for the next 2 months. What's going on with that, Von Hilger? When was the last time you'd seen him? But yeah, as I said, I'm really sorry for your loss, dude. Sounds like he was a good dude. Sounds like he was a good dude. Okay. You know, I've been watching The West Wing off stream, and I've been kind of talking about that a lot. Now I'm like totally over it. I feel like I need to finish it because I've got to the last season, but I fucking have started to really dislike it. It's kind of spoiled it. The first 4 seasons were so good, especially the first 3. And now it just really, that show goes off the rails and starts to suck. I'm pretty sure the jump the shark moment was when Zoe gets kidnapped. People really don't like the 9/11 episode, and I don't blame them because it is. I mean, it's literally they're talking to school children. So he starts treating the audience like shit. It just fucking forgets that like that show was supposed to be about Martin Sheen being the president. And it was supposed to be kind of fun, and it was always sort of lighthearted and wholesome and just easy to watch from any spectrum, and then it just goes. It has good moments, but it never is able to achieve the glory that those first few seasons were. Was fired after the 4th season. He was outright fired, or did he leave? Because I felt this. What happened yesterday, Will? So is I literally looked up. West Wing sucks. Or West Wing starts to suck because I started into the 7th season late last night, and they were saying basically what you said, that Aaron Sorkin, they said he was on drugs and he left the show or whatever. I mean, like I say, it lost its thing. Like when Martin Sheen shows up in that first episode and he's like, I am the Lord your God. And he just completely like plays the thing to a T. By the end of it, it's like they have this theme. They're playing out, which makes sense, and I think that it was good. But I think they played the card too early, which is that second term starts, you're on borrowed time, and you're completely now off your message, and you've been weakened and worn down by the legislative process and investigations and elections and congressional term limits, or just the congressional term is only 18 months. Which is true. I mean, it happens. It happens to every administration. But I think doing that, like, right at the start of the second term was a mistake. Because the show just quits being fun. All they ever do now is they fight with one another. They do damage control with one another. Everyone's always fucking exhausted and things are always terrible. And so it just quits being fun. It's like The Walking Dead. It's like you had said, Will. So you want to watch people suffer for an hour and a half every night? No. I mean, and you just don't ever see Martin Sheen. He's in like every 3rd episode. And even then, when you do see him, he's just a fucking beat down, tired, bitter old man who he's not fun anymore. Yeah, okay, presidents come out of the office tired, but they don't come out of the office dead. They don't come out of it soulless and lifeless. Super busy at work, and the next couple months are my parents' vacation months, and I'm the one that watches their dogs. He's a special needs one. The dog is special needs? That's a thing? I didn't even know there were special needs dogs. That's crazy. Super busy. My parents, and I'm the one who watches their dog. Their dog is special needs? So if I don't stay at work for too long, The doggo's doing alright, then I'll have no problem streaming. That's good. That's good. Glad to hear it, Von Hilge. Glad to hear it. There's some episodes during the primary that are really good. I just started to get fucking bored with some of the characters too. Some of the characters I find unlikable. Leo was always pretty likable. And he literally dies. He died in real life when they were shooting the 7th season, and that's like, he was only 58. And that's a real bummer, because he's one of the more likable characters ultimately. I mean, you legitimately think that that guy is who he plays in that show. But I get really fucking bored with Josh. He's always arrogant. I couldn't stand Toby. Toby was always annoying from the very beginning. Always holier than thou. Always preaching. Always hard to get along with. I mean, when it was revealed that Martin Sheen has multiple sclerosis, he's the fucking guy who, like, sits there and bitches for 2 hours and says you're gonna go to jail. And yet he's the guy who reveals, like, military secrets. And that whole fucking plot line sucks. Oh, there's a secret space shuttle and someone leaked it. And that's the whole show at the very end in a microcosm, is that rather than like where they used to be like, we're gonna go and we're gonna address this really tough issue that Americans deal with, and we're gonna take a look at what it might look like inside an administration when they do it. If you have a president like Bartlett. So let's tackle Social Security. And they do it like in a really fun way. The show does. That it's really approachable. It's like, here's the complication, that the people receiving Social Security are being paid by the people currently working to pay into Social Security. So when the system reaches a point where there's more people on Social Security than there's people paying into Social Security, which is inevitable because the retirement age is so low and people live so much longer, then the whole thing goes broke, more broke than it already is, which is a problem we deal with today. 2023, they now say it's going to go broke. And like, what that looks like to try to actually fix it. They come up with a system, they come up with a bipartisan solution, but the president can't get any credit for it. In order for this to go forward, it has to be these 2 senators, and like, it just has a bunch of nuance, and it's always good, and it's always like, oh yeah, something happened. Instead of like, oh, they're under attack again and it's bullshit and I'm really fucking annoyed. It just doesn't work anymore. It just quits working. And it sucks. Because it was really good. I mean, Zoe getting kidnapped was like the dumbest thing. That, like, John Goodman's really good. Obviously, he's a great actor. But they also fucking do the thing too much with like, oh, okay, he's the conservative guy. So, of course, he'd bomb him. Bomb him and invade him. Probably for the first time in that show, they start to go into more like cliches rather than strong characters. Anyway, soapbox rant. Still continuing, but hey, commentary. Yeah, he's allergic to literally everything, and he isn't doing well. He needs an eye on him at all times. He's also getting really old, so we're a little worried he'll pass away while they're on vacation. Jesus. That sounds like a very, very tough issue, Von Hilger. Good lord. Do you own a dog, Von Hilger? Welcome to my life right now, dude. I'd say. Is the funeral over? Did they have a funeral for your friends? So are things mostly just really busy at work, or are things mostly just really busy in real life? Yeah, sounds like you're stressed. Sounds like you're stressed on it and having a tough time, man. I hope it gets better. It will. It'll get better. Revealed in a VentureBeat interview with lead combat designer Vincent Napoli and director Sean Esquire, it's revealed that following the catastrophic event known as A-Day that supposedly results in the death of Captain America and the disbanding of the Avengers, the remaining heroes go through these costume and personality shifts. Napoli said, picking up 5 years later, where they're at is very different from where they are in the beginning. Over a 5-year time period, they changed, and they changed clothes. Wow. Interesting stuff. I do not personally own one. I deal with 3 big dogs on daily because my brother owns 3 dogs, but I don't actually take care of them. I just walk around with them all the time. Is your brother your roommate? Are you guys still doing that business thing together? I mean, I guess if I run completely to the right, I might get lucky enough that I avoid being one hit, but even then. Oh boy. Remember, if you can't beat them, cheat. And if you can't win by cheating, just change sides. This game. Fuck yeah, you went down because of a completely unavoidable one-hit glob, and it doesn't matter how high your health is because we have health gating, and you will die regardless. It's the same mechanic in Borderlands 2. Now it's refreshed my memory on what health gating is. Health gating is a mechanic in Gearbox games with bosses and with other enemies too. That no matter what, the way that the attack is programmed is that no matter what, you'll go down to 20% of your health. So you're better off in some builds, especially gauge builds, those are the ones I know the best, in running as little health as possible. Because health gating means that you're gonna... You want... Where normally you'd be one hit, if you don't have a ton of health, at least you know you're gonna have 20% of your health, which is why it's so dumb that many of these Borderlands games decide to do like Juggernaut builds, which they're not doing in Borderlands 3 to be fair, but they always try to do some like build that's like a hybrid, or you can tank, or you can take aggro, and there's no reason to ever do those builds because you're just screwing yourself. And that's what's kind of happening there, except that not only are we getting health gated by the unavoidable giant splooge balls, which, are we running caustic resistance? Oh, I mean, that shield's not helping us. I'm going back to King Wee Wee Super Booster. Clearly it was the best there. Okay. You're going to get health gated by the unavoidable glob ball, sperm, and then if you manage to survive that, sweet. We'll just do some knockback and jab you off the map, alright? Thanks, killer. Thanks for playing. See you next time. Oh, unavoidable globs. Just take me down. Okay, now you don't take me down. What we can do is at least position ourselves to get the second wind. Oh, don't worry, he's fucking doing it again, so... You motherfuckers better stay around, because... Look at that. As soon as we got there, the green one went underground. Don't you fucking know. Yes and yes. Though slower now, because he needed to take a higher position at work for the pay increase. So if your plan is still possible, that is expected that there will be a business within at least 10 years. Nice, that's great to hear. So that's still happy, right? That everything's still moving forward in a good way there. And you still got your health, right? And you still got, things are still good at your job, so... Hey. At least there's some silver lining there. I'm sorry you lost your friend, though, for sure. That's... Yeah, it's terrible. Terrible. I mean, it always sucks to lose somebody. They never come back. Okay, we said we were gonna do this. When we get down to the last part, we were gonna go out here, we're gonna go try our fucking luck. Go! Go, 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 go! Turn your fucking back. Turn your back. Come on, man. I know you want to. Yes. Okay, we get that down to a science. Maybe we can make these runs a little smoother and a little faster, and that would be glorious because we're battling RNG right now. So the more... we can crunch, you know, the more we can throw into the slot machine, the better our odds are. Oh, there's an acid shield. Oh, never mind. It's a Nova. Not looking too good. Ooh, my goodness, man. That's an anaconda. Had that been a fucking masher, we'd be done. I'd just say, alright, we did enough. Let's go do the circle of duty at least. Because that would get us through Circle of Duty, I'm confident. Oh man, we're either getting a masher and it's a terrible roll, or we're getting exactly the kind of revolver we need. Pretty much. I mean, it's not an Unforgiven, but that's pie in the sky kind of shit. If we get one of those. So like that, it's like that Anaconda, but we just don't get the masher variant. I gotta run. I may actually get to stream this evening, so we'll see. All right, Von Helga's gonna be streaming this evening, probably. Sweet, keep it up, Von Helga. The affiliated streamer here on Twitch. The man is passionate about his stream. He loves his stream, and he is gonna be doing some work. You have a good day. You have a great day. You have a fantastic day. You have a superior day. You have a fine day. You have a grand day. You have an epic day. You have a good day. You have a great day. See you, Von Helga, later. Streaming later. Streaming later. It's gonna be good, Von Helga. It's gonna be good. Take care, buddy. See ya. There's a masher, but a terrible, terrible rule. Now that might be alright. I think that's about the best fast recharge shield I've seen yet. You know what the big thing is, though? We want to get a pearl. There are pearl shields. They are very, very good. That's what we're looking for. That one has a much higher capacity. That one really does have a good fast recharge, though. Well, I'll keep the one I got. Well, alright, that's that run. What is this, Chimera? Man. If only that had been a masher. I'm telling you, stream. I'm telling you. We would have been great. We would have been just fine, dudes. $347? I think I do 381. Okay, another run done. We know our strategy now, though, which is get up into the little corner, blast away all of his eyeballs. If he does the sperm attack, run out to the middle and hopefully position ourselves right on top of another worm to get a second wind. And if all else fails, oh yeah, and then when we get to the eyeball, when we get to his back, we'll run out and fight him. If that can start to work consistently, at least we can start to get some good runs in, and then... I didn't sell that one really good one, right? I actually don't even know why we still have this one. I thought we found one that was like 189, 184. What's great about this, compared to the other things you can farm, is... it's right here. It's immediate. We don't gotta do any fucking weird stuff. We don't gotta go through the floor. We don't gotta go drive 3 miles. We don't have to go out of our way. We literally just come in and come out. We can farm him and farm him and farm him. So, you know. At least there's that. Looks like we better get the second light on. Deep excavation. No kidding. I'd say. It's a worm that lives on a mountain. This must be the hole. It's the wormhole. It's, you know, it's a sandworm from Dune, as always. Like most of the bosses, they're all somehow related to this original boss, Crawler Max. A lot of the Borderlands bosses are a big giant worm. Which you learn the origins of the worms in the Pirate DLC. That's kind of like where they are. They're an indigenous species here on Pandora. Very, very much so Dune-esque. Instead of spice, it's the Vault. Most great video games, though, are totally draw their inspiration from some science fiction novel. Like Halo. Halo is totally Ringworld. By Larry Nevin. Yeah, it's a really long series of novels. I haven't read them. I can't give away any details, but they're all affected in the mental state. Oh, intense stuff there coming. For Marvels. Avengers, it'll still make $7 billion. Cheese spot, go! Alright, so as we said, yo, Big Sig 666 is on his week off. How's the drinking and plundering and fun? But you got 2 weeks of vacation, right, Sig? How's it been? How's it been? Yo, hey, yeah, here we go. Watch out. Be careful. Big Sig 666. Big Sig 666 is a really talented guy. He's got a great tenor to his voice. He's got a ride or die community. He's a manager at GameStop. He really knows his stuff. He's hella talented. He's a veteran of this platform. He knows his stuff. Check him out. Thanks for being here, Sig. Really appreciate you, man. Using 1 week now. Gonna use in okay next month. Sweet. So how's this 1 week of vacation been, Sig? Have you been having fun? Have you been having fun, Sig? We're farming Craw Max, trying to get the gear we need to finish this run up. I didn't get the chance to play the game at all over the weekend, so here we are. Love it, man. Finally get to have a break. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's going to be the drink tonight? I'm sure you... well, you just got off the stream, didn't you? Weren't you streaming earlier? I think I saw you live. I'm guessing you're going live again tonight. And if so, what will be the drink? Some whiskey sours? Some vodka? Alright. We know the strat now. We're going to try to get us back. We're going to try to play legit. I hate calling it legit because obviously this game's got its own share of bullshit. So I feel like we have full right to bullshit too. Turn your back. Yeah, I'll be back on. Not too sure yet, my man. My man, you gonna do some Cobra? I know you love those 40s. Those 40s are your jam. Have you had the blackout yet? I know you were gonna like plan a big night. Big fucking shindig. Give the liver some resistance training. Raise your endurance by -2. Turn! Show me your weakness! Yes! Whew, alright. Hey, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. I think that's the best we've ever done. I like the new tactic. Go to the zone, knock off the weak parts, run out here, get the back. And if this keeps working, at least the runs can be faster. I might just stop. Oh, hey. Mally one. Oh, it requires a siren. Look at that, though. That'd be fucking... I could give that to Justin, probably. Other than that, though, not a fucking great one. Man. That's it. I mean, that's a Jacobs. That's a Jacobs. You get that right there. You get that in a masher, that's an Unforgiven. It'll be legendary. It'll be called an Unforgiven. Jacobs hits the fucking hardest. That's a great roll on a Jacobs revolver. It just doesn't have something we've been saying a lot lately, the masher variants. How good was that Survivor mod? I don't think it was too good, but it's worth a look. Still got to plan this that week, yeah. So you can quickly forget it afterwards, in the midst of doing it. It's going to be a great stream. You're gonna wake up with like 50 followers, 50 new followers, maybe more. You got to do it on stream though. It's gonna be important. It's gonna be one of your classics, one of the great SIG masterpieces. Toughening the liver, one dead cell at a time. One master. Tons of really, really good rules on regular revolvers. We actually got 3 A-tier rare, epic purple revolvers there. But the master is just that OP that even with probably fucking max tier rolls on those purples, without the master, you're looking at not even 1/10 the damage of a badly rolled masher. Big Tony says hi. I'll bet we're gonna glitch the money again. Lock that Mali 1 mod. Justin might be able to use it. Overcharge capacity? I don't know what that means. I know what overcharge is, but I don't know how the effect actually works. 2 in a row. Let's see if we can become consistent. We become consistent, we might get lucky. Now, Lord of the Rings Online cranked up store conversions. Game developers wear a lot of hats, often managing marketing, sales, distribution, and customer support on top of game creation. While it's a common strategy, it does have its limits, maintaining expertise in new currencies, regional regulations, fraud protection, and all the moving parts of the business can be a huge drain on resources. Even established games can feel that drain, which is why one big name decided to take on a partner to help with key updates. You're probably familiar with Lord of the Rings Online. Does that game still exist? A massively multiplayer online role-playing game based on the work of J.R.R. Tolkien. Lotro says, hey, how goes it, man? Damn it, Water's in the house. Water's here. Water. Thanks for being here, Water. We didn't get to play over the weekend. Water had a lot of work that needed doing, including my grandma's birthday. It kind of was the nail in the coffin as far as playing the game this week, so we're right where we were last week, which is still trying to farm out, sharpen the axe as we're calling it, as an excuse, farm out some really nice weapons to try to make sure that the last pieces of this puzzle, which is Circle of Duty, and yes, Moxie's tournament, which is going to be grueling, can be done. Thanks for being here, Water. Appreciate it, man. Well, we thought we might make it 3 in a row, but Gearbox said... Gearbox said, oh, you managed to kill it. Oh. Well, we just can't have that, can we? We've got to figure out how to give the player. No tells. Don't worry about that. No way to resist it. No way to defend yourself. Not even a quick time event. Just straight up fucking gib. Happy to your grandmother. Yeah, well, it's actually tomorrow. She turns 85 tomorrow. But we had a birthday party on Sunday. I talked about it on Discord, so I'm going to shut up. Turbine with great success. Since then, the group had been working on the game. Turbine took over development as Standing Stone Games. The goal was to continue to adapt and innovate the game, so when the time came to make some critical updates to the Lotro experience, they decided to get some help. They enlisted Zola, a platform built specifically for game developers to help level up their store conversions and prevent fraud. You shouldn't have said anything, Walter. Get out. Get out. Now, I haven't been on Reddit. I haven't played. Like I said, I didn't get to play games at all over the weekend. I tried to hustle my ass off on Saturday, but I didn't get done with things until around 10 p.m. and even then I still had stuff to do. So I ran around all yesterday before Grandma's birthday, still getting my stuff done. In fact, I'm not still even completely wrapped up, but it's a new week, so I'm done enough that I want to focus in on this course. So, yeah. I played some Roblox with my nephew because that's what I was able to get in, but fuck. It's gonna be one of these runs. Ah, then the splooge balls came out. Of course, it's after we fucking killed everything. After we killed everything and got our second wind, then he splooge balled. Because, you know, fuck you, that's why. Damn it, water. I'm just kidding, water. No. I logged into Red Dead. I made sure that we're still good to stream it, which, yeah, we should be fine. I was just logging in. It's still a very pretty game. I still plan on being on it by sometime this week. If I'm not done Thursday, I will do stuff off stream. Okay, I'll find a fucking way, but I just won't come back to this. So Thursday, I'm giving myself till Thursday. I'd like to be done by Wednesday, but here we are. We're 2 hours in, and I still haven't been able to find any good guns. And most of the runs don't go all that well, so that's where we are. I mean, that's what the last mile of this looks like, and we need to do it on brick. Because otherwise I'd have to do the small tournament again, and I'm just so done with this playthrough, I'm not willing to do that, so we're going to do it on brick. Find a partner that meets your game's specific needs. A small partnership can dramatically increase your efficiency, but if you're not aligned on what is needed from the partner, you can wind up wasting more time and resources. For example, Zola typically acts as the merchant of record for games, managing relationships with a wide range of global payment. This is Game Sumatra, so that's like, it's more for developers and industry pros, so yeah, this article's a little weird. How is the Supermarket Simulator? Supermarket Simulator. Help me out on that one, Water. What do you mean? Red Dead Online? And the Roblox game we played this weekend is my nephew's obsessed with Spaceship Simulation Incorporated. All these Roblox games now are like heavily story-based, and they don't tell a tangible written story, but they're like, it's just a playground, and there's like 5 or 6 ways to interact with the playground and bring it to an ending, and then there'll be like a dozen endings, and you do it with like, you know, 30 other players online. They're kind of interesting, and they're really, really popular on that platform. But he likes games that don't really have like, you know, he's a kid, so I guess maybe this is how we played. I can't remember. But he doesn't like to have a purpose in a game, or like a clear sense of direction. It's the discovery. It's the discovery and the roleplay that he really gets into. Whereas, I don't know, I guess I'm just uncultured swine anymore, and all I really understand is shooters. It's pretty much just down to his back, so I'm just playing it out. I don't want to kill him because I really don't want to get screwed out of his second wind. Bloodwing should do everything that we need him to do, but of course he's been completely failing in his responsibilities. Oh shit, I think we killed them both. No, we still got the other one alive. Okay, yeah, okay, talking about Roblox. Well, I kind of guessed it right, because I started telling you about Roblox. I've been playing Destiny, it's getting good. Yeah, I see you're playing Destiny. I won't ever join you on there, but I'm glad you're having fun with it. I have a new hire at my job. He's a sophomore in high school. He looks like a baby. Is he a good dude at least? Do you get along with him? If you get along with him, that's all that matters. Is he a good worker? Why won't you turn around? We ran completely around this map. God, we could hit his back right now if it wasn't for that giant rock in our way. That sucks. That sucks. Oh well. Oh, here he goes. Stay right fucking near, buddy. Stay right there. Okay, never mind. Turn completely around. Oh my god. I've never seen him turn so well. He's never this efficient. He shouldn't be this efficient. He's a giant freaking worm. It should take him half an hour to turn around. He's gonna do the splooge ball shit. He's gonna do the splooge ball shit. Big issue with the splooge ball shit. There's no second wind opportunities out there right now. Okay, there is. Still, it's health gating. 63, on the money. Doesn't matter how much you dodge that shit. It's on the money. Get up here, you dickhead. You fucking kidding me with this shit? Yes, do the splooge ball. Remember, if you get the second win, that's okay. We can just screw you with Crawl Max right after. That's the real goal. He's a good worker from where I was with him. It's his labor shit, so it's not rocket science, but he had motivation. That's good. Nice. I mean, starting a sophomore too. I mean, shit, make some good money over the summer. Good for him. Good for him. Okay, now normally these motherfuckers do that, which is the big problem. I think I'm done. I don't know who programmed the green ones, but I don't know, 2 demerits, 1 red day, red card, because every other creature sits there and takes it for the second wind. You just need to know the mechanic, but the green one actively runs all the way away from you. He just needed to turn. He needed to turn once, and it was that obnoxious. He somehow was making perfect U-turns all the way around the map. So yeah, we're trying to farm this guy, but most of the runs end up going like that. When they take a long time, that just slows the run down even more. But I suppose it is what it is. The loader already had the ability to manage risk and operate contracts with payment providers. As a result, Standing Stone Games opted to work with a different offering, Zola Gateway, which gave them the tools and services they needed without the more commitment. It was a better fit and set the stage for greater efficiency and success. I don't think Lord of the Rings Online even exists anymore, though, does it? Every new feature should feel like a part of the game. When Standing Stone Games tapped Zola for help with the Loot Rose store, the look and feel of the store, yada yada yada. We'll continue this shortly. Fascinating stuff. It's like, we'll continue it right the fuck now. That was another one that really just made me feel like turning the old Xbox off. Fuck this. Gearbox, hope you do better on Borderlands 3 with these raid bosses. They've apparently got a team just for raid bosses, so let's hope they're an improvement over this. I don't mind this as a first attempt. I can forgive it for that, but if 10 years later you're still doing the same absolute bullshit, I don't think it's in any other games. I mean, Dark Souls, even with its bosses, you get a tell. There's a way to avoid damage if you're good. Okay. Didn't match the Lotro game. This had a negative impact on sales. When the game players were booted out of the experience, suspicions were raised about the integrity of the sale. As a result, Lotro saw a lower conversion rate and far too many canceled purchases. Zool understood the importance of consistency here. They created a custom store interface that matched the look and feel of Lotro, Lord of the Rings Online. This helped earn player trust, resulting in more purchases and fewer cancellations. The transition should be seamless for players. Do you trust the online stores? I remember those days when you would go to do in-game purchases and it would take you to like a third party website. Well, that's how this is going. The fight against fraud is a balancing act. If you're too lax, you're vulnerable to bad actors. If you're too strict, you're blocking real transactions and ultimately hurting revenue. It's also a moving target. I mean, this is heavily industry-based, but man, they really did manage to both lower the fraud rate and manage to have a ton of 82% increase in sales. Pretty good. Target offering 30% off the Switch, the PS4, and Xbox One games if you pick them up in store. Well, that's not a bad deal at all. Target usually does have some pretty good deals on games, for real. Destiny players are obsessed with Earth's Moon. Here's why. Because it's a reskin. You're just paying for what you already had in Destiny 1. Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition on PS4 is back in stock. I'm just gonna go up here and fucking die so I can get a second wind. Because already the situation is absurd. Now we're getting skull fucked. Oh shit, his back. Okay, come on. There was a crawl maggot sitting here. Skull fucking the hell out of it. Skull. Oh my goodness. It's too late. It's too late. We went across the map for no reason. And to think we had 2 in a row. We had 2 in a row going into that. And now it's been what, 6 at rows? 6 at like runs that just went stupid bad in a row. It's so random. It's why we need a really, really, really good masher. If we get a really, really good masher, I can literally just walk up there and shoot that thing. And we'll have it. We'll have it. No problem. Fortnite Battle Royale unvaults old guns and modes for a Fortnite in the sun. Oh. John Wick got turned into a game. Isn't that a Fortnite mode? Never Give Up brings death-defying Twitch platforming to Switch this August. Report. Microsoft has laid off content creation staff at Mixer and Inside Xbox. Whoa, that's not good. Microsoft appears to have laid off an unknown number of staff from its internal content creation teams at Mixer and Inside Xbox. Spotted by GameDaily.biz. This could become a story. I don't know if something's here or not, but something that could affect your platform. Whatever happened to D-Live, by the way? I mean, PewDiePie streamed with Ninja like 2 weeks back. And, so what happened to D-Live? If he's back on Twitch, D-Live must have not held him to, oh, it's still around? He must have not held him very well, though, if he's chilling with the Twitch community. Oh, we know that was predictable, but god dang it, man. Before I'd even had a chance to set up, they'd already changed positions 4 or 5 fucking times. The maggot was behind, so I decided, alright, I'll go for the green one. Then, of course, like fucking clockwork, the green one goes underground.
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Justin, do you have 5 minutes to dupe your inventory? Just to jump in here and give me some guns? Yo, Shadow! How was work, buddy? Hope your back is good. I hope work's been good. I hope you're well. And still enjoying your summer. You got like 5 minutes to spare to literally just plop in here, throw some guns down, and leave. I'd really appreciate it. Might help us. Might help us make some progress because we're kind of stuck right now. I'm in hotels. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Because I don't need you for anything big. I know that would probably be a bitch to try to do Moxies and then be DC'd and be screwed over, but just need a dupe, namely the Masher. If you can just dupe the Masher, I think I can get these runs in really quick. But thank you, Justin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, this could be a hell of a story, though. As spotted by GameDaily.biz, we'll keep reading that article. And layoffs at Mixer is a big thing. Gotta get super soon, but I can get it going. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. As I say, I just need your gear that you hard won. I think your Masher could make it so this Mordecai can make easy runs on Crawl. I'm gonna go down. Because of this. This has been mostly our experience, sadly. Oh, see ya. There was our second win going off the mountain. Excusing moi. I think I'm unjoinable. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Network settings. Options. It's probably around here somewhere. I thought it was in lobby. I could have swore. There. Alright, I send you an invite. Let's see if this works. I can just chill down here. We successfully dupe. We've completed the mission. And broke the news Twitter using the fun employment hashtag. Those cut by Microsoft include... Oh, you're in here. Yes. It shows you up by Crawl. That's not good. Those cut by Microsoft include writers, producers, and internal broadcasters. The company is shifting resources from original programming. Oh, okay. Maybe this won't become a story. If it was technology people, then I would say it's definitely going to become a story, like that they're going to get rid of Mixer. Sounds like they're not going to make the stuff as much anymore. It kind of sucks that probably was a fun job. Oh, here, I got this for you too. But we should do it after because you're going to dupe. I may have gotten us a slightly better... I need to dupe this in your world. A 184 times 4 Anarchy, and I found this for you. You won't want to pick it up now. Since you're duping. Yes. Wait, what? Do you have any other ones? This does less damage. I can't believe that. This one somehow does less damage. It might have more DPS though because of the bigger mag though. I can't believe that. That is fucking crazy. What's up with this purple one? How did it get such high damage? I know they go even higher though. You can get 700 times 7 on that Unforgiven. It's something ridiculous like that. Anyways, here's this. You might like it. It's 50 plus weapon damage. I don't know if it's the best roll in a melee one, but it should take your caustic hellfire up a whole nother notch. One tweet from inside Xbox hosted Microsoft Community Manager Raku Austin, who spent nearly 8 years at the company, reveals that at least one round of layoffs were made back in May. Been a hell of a run at Microsoft and Xbox. This delay is killer. Yeah, I can imagine. Sorry. I just can't believe this is somehow a worse rule. By quite a bit. And it's a legendary. Been desperately trying to kill Crawl to get... I'd grab it back, Justin. If you want that Mally one mod, though, I'm literally just keeping it for you. Keep it. Just keep it. Don't. That way you don't have to do the dupe. And here's the Mally one mod I was holding for you. And next time I go into your game world, if we do any of these arenas together, I need to give you this double Anarchy. 184 times 4. The reload's not the best, but that's a really high roll. I know it goes up to 201, but that's getting towards the top. I'm heading up if you want to drop the asshole with me. Before you grab dinner. Oh shit, are you duping some? Oh, this one's got to be better. Really? I mean, the reload's got to be so much better. This one's 337. Here's the one I've been rocking right now that I found doing the gift shop runs. It's got a really tiny mag though. Yeah, this one's got a much bigger magazine and a much faster reload. That's a really good roll on that defiler. Twitch updated, missed what you said. This has just got a much faster reload and much bigger magazine. That one I gave you, it's got 100 more damage, but only an 18 round mag and a pretty slow reload. Probably got more sitting in my bank that I'd grab for your dude. Oh, and I asked if you wanted to drop this guy one time before you get off. Your Hellfire is still behind you. And that's a really nice roll on the defiler. So if you want to kill this guy before you eat dinner, I'll wait on the elevator for you. I was cutting a layoff first in my career, so it's time for my start to... I gotta run. Okay, alright. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Well, wait, if you gotta run, go ahead and just throw some shit down and do... Well, no, you got the Mali 1 mod. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Any of that stuff. Well, since you got that Mali 1 mod, just save and quit, and then we'll dupe it when we run into each other again. Are you in hotels all this week, Justin? Fucking closed again. That's perfect. Oh man. Oh, you're not doing the melee one. Okay, I'll hold this for you. I'll hold this for you. So just throw up your loot. Just throw up your loot and dupe, and I'll hold this mod for you. That makes the most sense. I like that idea. And I'll fucking thank you. And I'll dig through this shit. Oh, what's this? You got some pearls. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Hopefully this helps us. I'm just gonna try that fucking masher. Where's it at? I mean, it's got a bigger magazine. If it's still able to blow up parts. If that masher is still just able to like... Is it down here? Did you throw the masher down, Justin?